Hi, it's the beginning of week 5 and we're going into a big transition right now. We did unit 1 on the reading process and unit 2 with vocabulary skills. Those are the foundation units. We're always going to repeat those. I'm always going to talk about doing your surveying and previewing and your questions and your 3 R's and writing your summaries on the discussion board and reminding you about doing the vocabulary and word parts and the vocabulary and context. That stuff always continues. Now we're moving into Unit 3. Unit 3 is beginning of what we call literal thinking skills. Literal thinking skills means you're using your brain from different points of view and you're using a lot of different combined pieces of information to come up with the answers and improve your reading comprehension. Before we do that, make sure that when you're working on your activities this week, find some extra time to review your vocabulary and context activities. I'm going to give you some more during the week and more word part activities. So I'm going to continue to do those every week. Okay. You're going to be taking test 5 this week, and it's going to be on unit 2, which is all of the vocabulary skills. So it's make sure that you check the homework instructions for the exact dates. And when you get done with that, we're going to begin Unit 3, and Unit 3 has a lot of learning modules in it. And the first learning module we're going to work on is supporting details. Okay, we've already looked at supporting details, but I haven't really talked about it. And supporting details and identifying main ideas really can't be separated. So I'm going to be talking about both during the week and during the instructional videos that we're going to be working on this week. The focus, however, is going to be on the supporting details. A little bit of identify the main idea, identify the topic, things like that. And you're going to notice that I'm skipping in the book. So far in Effective Reader, I've done chapter 1 on the reading process and chapter 2 on the vocabulary. Now supporting details skips to a different unit, and I'm going to be going back and forth. So don't assume that we're going to go from unit 2 to unit 3 in the book. Pay attention to the homework instructions because the chapters skip around. And I have found over the years that if I teach supporting details first, before I teach main idea, the students understand the whole big picture much better, and they can develop their skills and make them stronger much faster this way. Okay, so make sure that you get your review done for your vocabulary and you continue to practice on that. You get your tests done, test number 5 on unit 2, which is all vocabulary skills, dictionary, word part, and vocabulary and context, and start working on your supporting details. For the rest of the semester, every week is going to be one skill. So this week is going to be supporting details. Next week is going to be a new skill, and all of these skills in unit 3 and unit 4 for the rest of the semester are going to be combining. I'm not really able to separate them completely. I will focus on one every week and use the previous weeks and bring them in and combine everything. And then we're going to start expanding and expanding and expanding. And now we're going to start getting into the various skills that are going to be necessary for you to be as successful as possible when you take your CPT test toward the end of the semester. And I'll be talking about the CPT later on. So check your homework instructions. Do your review activities, do your tests, get started on the new unit on supporting details, and we're going to have a really exciting week. Final reminder, post on the discussion boards. I like talking to you that way. It's important for each other because then we can learn from each other, and I can see how you're making your progress when you put your discussion board postings on, not just by your tests. I don't like evaluating only by tests. I like to have that communication with you individually, and I enjoy all the discussion postings and I enjoy all the emails. And if you have any questions or if you have any concerns or you just want to say hi, drop me an email or put a posting on the discussion board, and let's have a fantastic week number 5.